Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship Triple One here, and we're here with a very special episode of hidden secrets and Easter eggs that have been discovered in Forza Horizon 5. No glitches for today's episode, as there were some things that I really wanted to showcase for today's video, but rest assured all your glitches that you have sent, many of them will be featured in the upcoming episodes. Remember, if you guys have any cool glitches, secrets, or Easter eggs that you want to share, make sure to either write them down in the comment section below or direct messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter, or Xbox. My gamer tag is Ericship. All of the links will be down in the description below, and please make sure that your video is in the best quality possible so it can be featured in a future episode. And before I begin, I just want to say thank you for all the recent support on my channel. The feedback has been incredible. I mean, your comments have been awesome to read. Our team Ericship Forza Horizon 5 Car Club is now completely full, and we are so close to hitting another milestone of 350,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough, and I truly appreciate all the incredible subscribers, whether you are new or old, for being a part of this journey. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. Now, without further ado, here are 7 new secrets and Easter eggs that no one knows about in Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, information stands. So in Forza Horizon 5, you will come across these information stands or tourist box, and they will look something a little like this. Now, I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll probably find them scattered across the entire map of Horizon 5. However, the most common place where you will find these is at the stadium. Now, at first glance, you might think, well, there's really nothing very special or significant about these tourist stands until you take a closer look, especially at the 2 images that are placed on the sides. Now, if we first head over to this side where it says, and mind my Spanish, Cascadas Escénicas, which translated to English means scenic waterfall, you will see a nice picture of a waterfall, presumably one that's featured in Horizon 5. However, let's wind the clock back to the E3 trailer, and doesn't this shot look very familiar? Well, it should, because this particular shot here is the same image you see on the tourist stand, and if we head over to the other side, unfortunately the door's open, so we can't really get a proper view of the entire image, but you can easily tell that this was taken directly from this shot here, which was also from the E3 trailer too. So who noticed this Easter egg? And also, as I mentioned before, with the stands being scattered across the entire map of Horizon 5, here is one just sitting somewhere in the main city of Guanajuato. Number 2, murals in a unique location. Right, so we know there are many beautiful murals to discover by many different artists in Forza Horizon 5. Some can be found out in free roam, others can be found in your Horizon home, and some can be discovered in a very unique place if you decide to look hard enough. Now, please don't ask me how much time I spent on finding this, as sometimes jumping on Horizon 5 to specifically look for things that stand out can be very time consuming, but luckily we did. Now, if we head over to the east side of the map where the Apex Horizon Festival is, you will stumble across a pink looking cafe house that looks a little something like this. Now, if we take a peek through the windows from the front, everything looks nothing out of the ordinary. However, if we look at the back, you will see through the blinds that there is a hidden mural inside this house. And just across the opposite side, you will see the exact same building. And once again, if we head over to the back, you will see the same mural as we did earlier. So yeah, I'm not actually sure if anyone else has actually found these extra house murals, but it's certainly very cool that Playground Games added some new interior skins for these houses or buildings or whatever you want to call it, as they could have easily reused the same ones from previous Horizon titles. Number 3, bobbing your head. I think this is something that everyone knows about, if I'm honest, and is one of the worst kept secrets in the Horizon series. Strangely enough, I don't think I have ever officially featured this on my channel, so I guess here it is. Now, similar to Forza Horizon 4, in Forza Horizon 5, once you own the first house, which will be gifted to you at the beginning of the game, you will unlock skill songs, and these skill songs essentially increases your skill score multiplier, which in itself is a very good way to earn XP and also skill points to level up your car. But if you take a look at your character, you will see that they are bobbing their head to the skill song. Now, sadly for myself, because most of these skill songs are copyrighted, I actually don't encounter this very much in game, as I either have radio turned off or I have streamer mode turned on. Maybe that's why I never actually featured this secret on my channel, but yeah, pretty cool, and a huge shout out to all of those, even going back to the Forza Horizon 4 days, for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 4, we missed the Lamborghini Huracan Evo again. Okay, so about a week ago, we came across this thumbnail for the Road Racing Rivals, and upon further inspection, this is not your ordinary Lamborghini Huracan that's been featured since Forza Horizon 2, and it also doesn't look like the Performante variant either. Now, if we take a closer look at the front bumper, this looks to be the Evo variant, which at the time of making this video is nowhere to be seen in Forza Horizon 5. It's not in the upcoming list of vehicles in the car pass, it's not in the Horizon promo car list, it's not featured anywhere but right here in this particular menu. Or is it? Well, if you want to see the Huracan Evo in action, next time when you boot up the game, don't press start immediately, but instead observe the splash screen for a few good seconds. And once you can see the drag racing part, if you take a look over to your far right, you will most certainly see a Huracan Evo in action. I know with YouTube's compression and the motion blur, it may be a bit hard to tell, but if I zoom in far enough, hopefully you can see that with a different front bumper, this is 100% the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. There is no doubt about it, and a massive shout out to _fs.19_ from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 5, water level changes. So for those who didn't purchase the premium edition of Forza Horizon 5 will probably not know this, but right now, as I'm making this video, we are currently in the summer season or wet season in the festival playlist. And if we take a look at this particular area here, known as the Sierra Verde Dam, you will see an XP board in the middle of the river along with an icon signifying an area of discovery. So you might be asking, how on earth can you get there? As you can clearly see, if I try to drive there, my car just sinks and respawns me back onto the road. Well, it's kind of similar to the frozen lake in Forza Horizon 4, except this particular river changes its dryness or tide, if you will, throughout the different seasons. During the wet and storm season, the river will be full, while the dry and hot season, the river will be completely drivable. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to demonstrate this through free roam, as I'm not waiting 4 weeks to cycle through all the seasons, but with this cross-country race here, you can pretty much see that the water levels in the river changes depending on the season. Number 6, your car burns fuel. I have to give Fastlane Gaming credit for this, as I think he was the one that showcased this little secret back in Forza Horizon 4, or at least I first discovered this by watching one of his videos. However, because it's been so long and since then many new players have joined the Horizon community, this little secret may not actually be known to most. But if you set your damage to simulation and begin driving, your fuel gauge will start to go down. Now, as you can see on the screen, the time it takes to empty your fuel tank isn't exactly quick, almost like it would in real life. So I drove around the map as much as I could to empty out the fuel tank just to see if the car would completely stop. But after an hour of driving to roads that I have yet to discover, along with not pausing the menu or fast traveling to different places, as it does reset your fuel gauge, when I turned into this area here to smash another bonus board, this happened. Why did my car glitch up onto the top like this? And not only that, my fuel gauge completely reset to full again. I could not believe this, and I said to myself, I'm not spending another hour doing this again. I will say this is a pretty cool accidental glitch that I discovered, and I guess that's just how Horizon 5 is. The one time I didn't want the game to glitch out, it just finds me. GG. And lastly, number 7, drag lights gone. Now, for those who have been following my channel will know that I got to play the preview of Forza Horizon 5 back in October, along with the final version of the game a week before the official launch date. And during the review week, if you will, there were a couple of things that got patched before the game went out live to those who bought the premium version, but one of the most intriguing ones that stood out, and no one who bought the retail version will know about this, is that if we head over to the drag strip, now you'll see that there's a few barriers separating each car at the start. However, when I got my hands early on the full game of Horizon 5, going through some of the old gameplay footage, you can see that on the drag strip, the drag lights were there. Then during the review week, Playground Games updated Horizon 5 with a massive patch before the game officially went live, and that is when the drag lights disappeared. I don't know why they did this, maybe because they couldn't get the drag lights to sync with all the players within the lobby, therefore rendering the lights useless, so they decided it was just best to remove them. I'm not exactly sure, and I can't give you guys a solid answer, but a huge credit to Crown, who is an amazing YouTuber that noticed this first, and I had to look for myself, so thank you. So there we have it, guys, 7 hidden secrets and Easter eggs in Forza Horizon 5 that no one knows about. I guess that's kind of debatable, really. I'm sure most of you will know at least one of these in this video. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And lastly, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 5 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.